Oh boy, I'ma have to call them boys on you. Oh damn.
Hey guys, I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to be shooting a get ready with me, and I'm also going to be going through a couple of my favorite products I like to use to give me my day-to-day glam look. So you guys keep watching and let's chit chat. Alright, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera. I'm really not a professional with them. I know they say your brows are supposed to look like sisters and not twins, but bitch, my shits look like brothers. My shits look like those cousins twice removed on your father's side. So don't pay any attention to these, okay? But I'm first going to start doing my first layer of foundation using the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm in the shade 360 Mocha. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I like to use two formulas of foundation. That usually gives me like that good airbrushed, milky feeling, hopefully. So take a little bit and just really work that into like my problem areas, like so. The thing I like about this foundation is that it is honestly like one of the top drugstore long-wearing foundations that I have. The other one, which is my tried and staple, is the Revlon Color Stay. Sadly, I ran out of that. So, and with that one, I'm in also the shade Cappuccino. Amateur, even if you are. So I just really start off that with my first base. And I get this eyelid. This also doubles as like a primer for my eyelid. So I can go ahead and just put my shadow on there. But before I put my shadow, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next step. All right, so afterwards, I do that. I use this Airspun Full Coverage Loose Face Powder. Extra coverage, my fault. So after I do that, I use this Airspun Translucent Face Powder. This is just strictly set my eyelids. So I'm gonna go back over and make sure it doesn't start to crease up. I had that issue a lot. I like to buff off the excess powder and go ahead and set the eyelid and really start working and pressing that into the skin. Go ahead and start that with the other one. This stuff, you guys, is like literally crack to me, only because it's like $6 or $8 at your like local Walgreens or CVS, and it holds up my makeup, my oils so well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit for like about give or take 30 seconds, just so the eyelids can really like be like prepped and stuff like that. Alright, afterwards I'm just gonna take this little brush and dust off anything extra. I'm gonna try to, yeah, this is so ghetto, but my case broke, but this is the Makeup Revolution, one of their eyeshadow palettes, the Redemption eyeshadow palette Iconic 2. And because this is broke and I just toss my makeup anywhere, it has like a lot of like little marks in it, but I'm gonna take this little gold shade right here and I'm actually gonna rub it on my finger, and I'm gonna apply that like directly onto my lid, like so. And, you know, honestly, like, do whatever is best for you. I have brushes, but I've noticed with using my finger, I get like a lot more like pigment on my eyelid, and I'm really trying to make my eyes pop. So I just put it on my eyelid. I'm sorry if I keep looking away, like my little bootleg vanity mirror is literally right here. And I need to see that because I can't see shit naive. And really don't worry about like making too much of a mess because your concealer can clean this like right up. Okay. All right, so, all right, next I'm gonna start with my second base of foundation. This is going to be the lovely, my Tried and Staple, my #1 right now, Fenty Beauty. I'm in the shade, I should know this, I stand for this. Damn, what shade am I in this? I'm in the shade 450. So you're gonna shake it up a little bit. And then with that, I'm going to do 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Expert buffing brush, I believe. And I'm just going to stipple that into my skin and then really buff it out. Make sure you hit that neck. I see a couple people do the ear, but that officially is gonna get all over my stuff, my clothes. So I would just rather not do that. Literally, I love this foundation. This smells so good. My #1 was Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I stand for Rihanna, so this beats it. All right, next I'm gonna go ahead and start my contouring process. I use 2 things in order to achieve, hopefully, a contour. The first one I use is gonna be a regular concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, which is one of my Trieds and Staples, of course. And this is gonna be in the shade Mahogany. I'm going to sweep it. I like to like kind of suck in just so I can see where my cheekbone is going. All right, so I go ahead and do it like that on the, hopefully matching up the correct size. And then I take my beauty blender and I just simply buff that or dab that into the skin. Okay. Then to make it a little bit stronger, to make the contour a little bit stronger, I'm going to be using my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. And I'm going to take this little contour shade right here. And I'm just going to tap off the excess and go back along the trail in which I was contouring. And just sweep it back and forth. And next, I'm going to take the same Airspun translucent powder, and I'm actually going to set the little indent area. So suck in. Alright, so I like to leave this on for a good like 2 minutes, but I'm actually going to just highlight a little bit of the areas that I really want to show off. So that's going to be my chin, and of course get some underneath my eyelid. This also helps any fallout that you had from doing your eyeshadow. 3 Pocahontas tribal lines right up in here. Yeah. And that's it. So afterwards, take the same beauty blender and just buff that hoe out. In order to set a concealer, I'm going to be using the Luxury Baking Powder from Makeup Revolution in the shade Banana. And it says the natural heat from your body will cook powder over base foundation or concealer, giving you a flawless finish. I actually like this. It's a nice little inexpensive dupe for like the Ben Nye banana powder. I just take a little bit, of course, buff that hoe out. And apply right here. Just I let that sit while I go ahead and work for the rest of my. And after you think it's all blended, just take a little bit of your powder, tap off the excess, and then press it in that same area that you were just working on. And let it sit and bake. After that gets done baking, I just wipe it off with this big old powder brush. This is also from Real Techniques. Then just Alright, after I wipe that off, I do this new trick now where like I put on like a little bit of highlight before I set my face and then a little bit after. So before I actually set my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty in the iconic Trophy Wife. And I'm gonna be taking this BH Cosmetics little brush and just dabbing just a little bit, because this thing is freaking powerful. Now, take it along the cheekbone and just swirl, swirl, and buff. After I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm actually currently using this Ben Nye translucent powder in Sienna. And I'm going to take that with, of course, the same powder face brush that I used to actually wipe off my banana powder and stuff. And take a little bit, tap off the excess, and then start to dribble and buff out. Okay, after I set my face, I'm gonna go back over using this same brush, but this time I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. And I'm going to actually mix two. I'm going to take the bronzed one and I'm going to take Moonstone. And I'm going to swirl, swirl, tap off any of the excess. And then I'm going to go back over that same area. Because my thing is, if you are not blinding hoes with your highlight, then what's the point? Yes. Just buff, swirl, do whatever you must. At work, people like to call me the Tin Man because I like to load myself with highlighter. And honestly, I take that as a compliment more than an insult. And they're usually just mad. These are the same people that are missing teeth and have receding hairlines, but I digress. All right, you guys, here goes the finished look. I went ahead and did my eyeliner, lashes, lip, setting spray, all that good stuff. You know what's so crazy? It's just like, as I sit in front of this camera, and it's just like, I really am nervous to shoot videos, but hopefully over time I can get better at it. But in the meantime, if you guys definitely like what you see and you guys want to see more, which I'm going to be giving you guys so much more coming soon enough, be sure to like and subscribe, tag your friends, do all that good stuff, share videos and everything. And I hope to see you guys next time on my page.